The Halloween Terror event has returned to Overwatch, along with a number of new balance changes that have seen heroes both buffed and nerfed, as well as a massive rework to Torbjorn. So let's take a look at what's new. With the return of the Halloween event, we also get a bunch of new skins and cosmetics. They include the Bride Sombra, Swamp Monster Doomfist, Pumpkin May, Undead McCree, Banshee Moira, Jack-O-Lantern Hammond, Spider Widowmaker, Slasher 76 and Enchanted Armor Pharah. We've also got a new Halloween themed map skin, as well as the return of ones from previous years. The Junkenstein's Revenge Brawl is also back and looks much the same as it did last year, outside of the addition of Tracer and Brigitte to the possible hero pool. As for the hero balance changes, Brigitte was hit with another nerf, this time reducing the health of her shield from 600 to 500. This should make it a little bit easier to bring that shield down and create a moment of weakness. Doomfist's hand cannon damage fall off will now start at 15 meters, making him less effective at longer ranges. McCree got a nice buff with the cooldown of his combat roll being reduced from 8 seconds to 6. This skill was previously very restrictive as a result of its long cooldown, but at 6 seconds it's a lot more forgiving to make use of combat roll and probably have it ready again when you need it. Orisa also got a minor buff by reducing the spread of her fusion driver, making it more effective at long range. Pharah got a buff to her concussive blast cooldown, reducing it from 12 seconds to 9. However, her primary fire also got changes that are seen by some players as buffs and others as nerfs. She will now fire more quickly, but the splash damage on the rockets has been reduced. The impact damage has been boosted to compensate, meaning that direct rockets will still deal 120 damage, but rockets that impact with walls or the ground near your target will now be less powerful. The knockback effect of the rockets has also been changed. It will now knock Pharah back more, allowing her to rocket jump better, but the knockback to enemies has been reduced, making it easier for targets to maintain accuracy when fighting her. Soldier 76 also received a small buff. The number of shots he can fire before his pulse rifle reaches maximum spread has been increased from 6 to 9. Unfortunately, this doesn't change how many shots he can fire before the spread begins, meaning that firing in bursts is unaffected. However, if you're holding down the trigger, it's marginally more accurate for a few extra shots. The biggest change in this patch is a major rework to Torbjorn. Both his primary and alternate fire have been changed to be more responsive and consistent. The shotgun style in particular is now much more effective. His turret has also changed. It can now be deployed as a thrown projectile, which will build itself into the equivalent of a level 2 turret automatically. Hammering can still be used to repair it, but is no longer needed to level it up. It will also now try and shoot whoever you're attacking, and can be manually destroyed. The downside here is that its health has been reduced from 300 to 250, making it easier to kill. His armor pack ability has also been removed, along with scrap collecting, and these have been replaced with overload. This is very similar to his previous ultimate ability in that it provides him additional armor, along with increased movement and attack speed. Finally, his ultimate is completely new. Torbjorn will now launch 10 molten projectiles that spawn damaging pools where they land, serving as a zoning tool to stop your enemy from pushing through choke points or punishing them for being grouped up. These pools will deal additional damage to any heroes with armor, be it innate like many tanks have, or given to them by Brigitte. What do you think of this year's Halloween event and skins? Any thoughts on the latest round of balance changes? Let me know in the comments below. As always, this is James for Cass, saying thanks for watching, and enjoy the game.